before we start autonomic nervous system, we must know about the nervous system. So I think you know division of the nervous system. What are the two division main of nervous system? How will you divide? Anatomical and functional. Is it? Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
So autonomic with central nervous system include brain and spinal cord. And the peripheral nervous system is what? Your afferent and efferent fibers means sensory and motor fiber. Is it?
Yes, sir.
And then functional division. What type of functional division we have? How will you divide functionally?
Optic nervous,
Then
autonomic.
autonomic or somatic. Is it? So we can divide like that. Nervous system. So first division is central nervous system and then peripheral nervous system. So central nervous system is brain and spinal cord. Peripheral nervous system is your sensory and motor. So first sensory. Sensory part is what? They carry sensation from the periphery to the center. Is it?
Yes.
So what type of sensation is there? Can we divide further? Sensation. Spatial and general sensation. What type of spatial sensation we have?
Smell,
Then
Taste.
hearing. Is it? So these are the spatial senses and general senses. What type of
Touch.
general sense? Touch, temperature, pain, like that. Okay. So these are two division. Then motor. How can we divide motor? Motor.
mot, reflexes, like
No. Motor is autonomic generally or what? What type of motor? Nervous system. Somatic and autonomic. Is it? Then we'll discuss about which part today? Autonomic nervous system. Is it? Can we continue? So this is somatic, you know.
sir.
So autonomic. So autonomic we have two division. What type of two division we have? One is autonomic nervous system. क्या होता है?
Sympathetic and parasympathetic.
Okay. So first is sympathetic and second is parasympathetic. Sympathetic, other name is sympathetic is thoracolumbar division. Why? We call sympathetic division is thoracolumbar. Why we call it thoracolumbar?
Because it's thoracic segment and lumbar segment.
Yeah, they are.
Fibers come.
Yeah, they come out from the. Yeah, they come out from the thoracic segment and lumbar segment. And parasympathetic division is called craniosacral. Why craniosacral? Because they come out from the cranium and this third, seventh, ninth, and 10th nerve and sacral division. Is it? Okay, these two divisions, sympathetic and parasympathetic division. Is it visible or not? This picture?
No.
Not visible? Okay.
Visible but not understandable.
Yeah, okay. So this is the division, two division. Okay. So I will share you the diagram, but roughly we'll discuss. So first is sympathetic. नीचे में देखो. Sympathetic is red color and parasympathetic is dark color. Is it? So this is the actually supply of the sympathetic as well as parasympathetic nervous system. Some parasympathetic supply is there. So where we have supply, sympathetic and parasympathetic. What is the function of basic function of sympathetic division? Do you know what is the basic function of sympathetic division?
Fight and flight response.
Fight and flight response.
And flight.
Means, or we can say stress response is sympathetic. And what is parasympathetic is actually?
Rest and digest.
Rest and digest. So in normal condition, or both sympathetic as well as parasympathetic is functioning, but in balance. Is it? Both are in function, but in balance. Some balance is there, sympathetic as well as parasympathetic. So this is a normal condition. But in case of resting condition, your parasympathetic will be more active and sympathetic will less active. In case of stress or fight and flight reaction type. So which?
Sympathetic will be more active.
Sympathetic will be more active. Is it? And parasympathetic will be less active. So accordingly we will study about the effect of sympathetic as well as parasympathetic on different organ and organ system. Is it? So this is actually our aim. So in which organ sympathetic act, how sympathetic act and how parasympathetic act on different type of organ like heart, respiratory system, kidney, liver, GIT, then bladder, or other things. Okay, so this is one simple chart from your Sambhulinga book. Okay, so you will get this chart from your Sambhulinga book. Okay, so this is a included only few system. So first is eye, effect on eye. So what is the sympathetic division? If we stimulate sympathetic division means during fight or flight or anxiety type of response. What will be the response of your sympathetic division on your eye? What type of response you will get?
Dilated pupils.
Relaxation of what? Ciliary muscle. Okay, pupil dilation. Pupil dilation is a contraction of pupillary muscle or relaxation of pupillary muscle?
Relaxation.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. Pupil dilation. Your relaxation or constriction of pupillary muscle
Oh, pupil dilation.
is constriction.
Constriction of
Constriction of pupillary muscle. Actually, this is actually like they constrict and क्या बोलते हैं?
So dilators will contract, sir.
Yeah, dilator will contract and then this dilation will happen. So actually this is a क्या बोलते हैं? This develops to क्या बोलते हैं? Develop to develop for the development is for the meet the any stressful stimulation. So fight or flight reaction is actually to protect yourself, is like that. Sometimes you just fight or either run away. Is it? Response is like that. If threat is bigger, then you will run away. So or you may fight from that type of this stress. So response is like that. So in fight reaction, you need to dilate pupil or constrict pupil?
Dilate.
Dilate.
More.
So dilate and your curvature of this curvature of curvature will be more or less.
Curvature of what, sir?
Curvature of this ciliary muscle more or less. You want to see long or short distance in case of fight or flight reaction, sympathetic stimulation. You want to see long distance or short distance? Obviously long distance. When you want to run, then you must see distance na far. So your curvature must be less na. So for that ciliary muscle will be constrict or stimulated. So response is like that, to adjust accordingly to match the your fight or flight response. Okay, and what about the parasympathetic? In case of parasympathetic stimulation, what about the eye? Constriction or dilation? It is relaxation phase na, means rest and digest phase. So this is the constriction. What about lacrimal gland? Secretion will be decrease in case of sympathetic division and increase in case of parasympathetic. Okay. What about gastrointestinal system? What about gastrointestinal system? Sympathetic stimulation. What type of response you will see in case of gastrointestinal system?
Parasympathetic.
Motility will increase or decrease? Sympathetic division, sympathetic stimulation.
Decrease.
Okay, so decrease. Why? Because in case of stress, you don't want to digest anything. So you want to divert your blood supply from the GIT to the where? Which organ?
Brain.
Brain. Sure. You will increase blood supply to brain. Or blood supply to brain is almost fixed. Is it fixed or you can increase supply to the brain?
No.
Don't know. Okay, blood supply to the brain is almost fixed. You cannot change. Okay, so brain is actually vital organ, most vital organ of our body. So you cannot leave brain with the sympathetic and parasympathetic supply. Okay, so brain is almost not influenced by the parasympathetic and sympathetic stimulation. Very less. Okay, so mainly cardiac and skeletal muscle. Is it? In case of height reaction of sympathetic stimulation, your supply to the cardiac or heart will be more and mainly muscle. Many-fold supply to the muscle will increase, general muscle. Why? To run away or to fight. So your supply to the skeletal muscle will increase. So from where you will get this extra supply? You have to move blood supply from the GIT to the skeletal muscle. Is it? So that's why in case of sympathetic stimulation, your supply to the where? Splanchnic vessel. Have you heard about splanchnic vessel? This is supply to the GIT, means liver, kidney.
Yes.
GIT means small intestine and large intestine. Their blood vessel will constrict and blood will move from the GIT to the where? Where you want more and more supply, means your skeletal muscle and heart. Supply will be more and supply will be less to the gastrointestinal system. And obviously motility will increase, secretion will decrease, sphincter will constrict, and smooth muscle will relax of GIT. Why? So they won't go under peristalsis. So peristalsis will almost stop in case of sympathetic stimulation, and motility and secretion will also decrease because you don't want to digest at that time. Okay, and opposite to the parasympathetic stimulation, means during the resting phase, and in that type your blood supply to the GIT will increase and your motility will increase, secretion will increase. So this is the actually gastrointestinal system. So do you know about the receptor? Which type of receptor we have in different place? Alpha 1, alpha 2, beta 1, beta 2, beta 3. Do you know what type of receptor we have? In lungs, which type of receptor we have? Bronchial smooth muscle. Which type of receptor we have in bronchial smooth muscle? In blood vessel? Receptor. Anyone please tell? Do you know what receptor? Which type of receptor we have for sympathetic and parasympathetic? Sympathetic actually. Which type of receptor we have? In heart. Which type of receptor we have in heart? What type of receptor we have in cardiac muscle? Sympathetic. Beta?
Beta 1 adrenergic.
Okay, beta 1. Okay. So actually two type of receptor is there. Alpha 1 and beta 1 is actually a stimulant type of receptor. So two type of receptor actually work. This sympathetic means what? Adrenaline and non-adrenaline. Two type of thing is there. So they will act on the either alpha 1, beta 1, alpha 2 and beta 2. Okay. So alpha 1 and beta 1 is actually a stimulant type of receptor. If anything work on the alpha 1 and beta 1 is actually a stimulant, and if this adrenaline and non-adrenaline will work on the beta 1 and beta 2, alpha 2 and beta 2, this is actually dilation type or this relaxant type. Okay. So please read the receptor. Receptor is very important. You will get in the pharmacology again the same thing. But in simple, alpha 1 works on the as a stimulant in the most of the body, most of the organ system. Okay, and alpha 1 and beta 1 is also a stimulant, but this is a specific in the heart, then kidney. Is it? Only two organ is important for beta 1, heart and kidney, and other organ system we have actually alpha 1 for a stimulant. For relaxation or relaxant, alpha 2 and beta 2 for all other, almost all the organ system you have. So these two type of This actually 4 type of receptor we have. Okay, and they will work accordingly. So if sympathetic stimulation, they will work on the either alpha 1 and beta 1. So in heart, they will work on the beta 1. In other organ system like blood vessel or other everywhere, they will work on the alpha 1 receptor. What about urinary bladder? What will be the effect of sympathetic division, sympathetic stimulation on urinary bladder? What will be the effect? What will be the response of sympathetic division? After bladder filling, what is the first response? Filling of the bladder. What is the first response from after filling of bladder? Tell. What may be the response? Huh? Okay, stretch. Then after stretching what? It will stretch the bladder wall. Is it? After filling of the bladder wall will be stretched. So what will be the next? Response is a sensation will go to the spinal cord. Is it? Or center. You can say center. Response stimulation will go. That bladder is stretched. So what will be the next response? Is it sympathetic or parasympathetic? Don't know. In case of baby, what will be the response? Suppose 1 year baby. What will be the response of bladder after stretching of the bladder wall due to filling of the bladder? Sympathetic and parasympathetic?
Sympathetic.
Okay, both actually, sympathetic actually there, not parasympathetic. So sympathetic what? Bladder wall is actually, bladder wall mostly have the, which type of receptor? Bladder wall. Alpha 1 or beta 1, alpha 2, beta 2. Which type of receptor we have on bladder wall? Bladder wall. Actually, we have beta 2 receptor in bladder wall mostly. And what about the sphincter? Sphincter have alpha 1 receptor. Okay. Please remember, bladder wall have beta 2 receptor. Okay. And what is the this sphincter? Sphincter have alpha 1 receptor. So, in case of child less than 1 year, suppose, or less than 2 year, what is the response? If bladder wall is stretched because of filling of the bladder, this response will go to the center, mean a spinal cord, and this will actually stimulate what? Parasympathetic, muscarinic receptor, and they will stretch your bladder wall and relax the sphincter, and urine will come out. This is the simple reflex response in the baby. But in case of adult, so myelination process is completed and center is all developed. Central means brain. Brain is also play some role. So if bladder wall is stretched and place is not convenient, then what will be the response? The response will be, you will delay this Biding process. So how will you delay? Delay means how will you delay the Biding process? So they will stimulate sympathetic stimulation. So sympathetic discharge will be more in that case. So if the place is not convenient, so in that case, in adult, sympathetic discharge will be more. And what happens in case of sympathetic discharge will be more? So your bladder valve is having what type of receptor? Beta 2 receptor more. So your constrict or dilate in that part, bladder valve, in case of sympathetic stimulation. Constriction or dilation? Beta 2. What? It will dilate your bladder valve, is it? And what about the sphincter? Sphincter is having alpha 1 receptor. In case of sympathetic stimulation, alpha 1. What type of response you will get? Constriction or dilation? Constriction or dilation? Constriction. So, constriction of this sphincter and dilation of your bladder valve. So, they will accommodate more and more volume. So, here you can delay the widening process. So this is the response actually in case of adult, and opposite to the if in case of parasympathetic division. So please read the urinary bladder response, means filling and emptying of bladder. I have already shared the slides for filling and emptying of bladder, or you can say bladder response, or what, micturition reflex. Is it? This is one important question you will get. What about the blood vessel? Heart rate. Heart is innervated by the sympathetic or parasympathetic, or both?
Sympathetic
Sympathetic. What about parasympathetic?
will decrease the heart rate.
Nah, I am talking about innervation. So heart is innervated by sympathetic division or parasympathetic, or both? Which innervated by both, or what?
Both.
Both. Both. So sympathetic is innervated in almost all part of the heart, but in case of parasympathetic, this is innervated only a specific area. Where? Mainly node and atriums. Okay, SA node, AV node, and atrium. But in case of sympathetic, it is almost everywhere in the heart. So if sympathetic stimulation is there, what will be the effect? So heart sympathetic receptor. Which type of receptor we have? What about the heart? Heart is sympathetic everywhere in heart. This is innervated by sympathetic division. Okay. What about the parasympathetic? Which part of heart is innervated by parasympathetic? SA node is innervated by parasympathetic or not? SA node. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. SA node, AV node, and atrium. Yeah. So about heart. So tell me the parasympathetic supply to the heart. Which part? Which part we have parasympathetic supply of the heart? Which part of the heart we have parasympathetic supply? All over the heart or specific part? Which part?
The node
Huh? Heart. SA node? Yes. So SA node. Then which part of the heart have a parasympathetic supply?
Atria, sir. Atria.
Atrium. Then okay. Which type of receptor? Sympathetic receptor we have in the heart. Which type of sympathetic receptor? Alpha 1, beta 1, alpha 2, beta 2. Which type receptor we have?
Beta 1, sir.
Beta 1 for sympathetic. So in case of sympathetic stimulation, this will work on the beta 1 receptor. For what? Positive chronotropic, then dromotropic, bathmotropic, and what? क्या होगा बोल? Tell. Rate increase. Then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are talking about a heart, sympathetic and parasympathetic supply to the heart. So what type of sympathetic supply we have in heart? Beta 1. Then in which part of heart we have parasympathetic supply? All over the heart or a specific part? Parasympathetic supply to the heart. All over the heart or a specific part? Which part?
Atria, SA node, AV node.
Then mainly upper part. SA node, AV node, nodal tissue, they have parasympathetic. Okay. And supply, which nerve? Supply to the heart, parasympathetic supply.
Vagus.
Okay. So if sympathetic supply is there, then heart rate will increase, your force of contraction will increase. Then what? In case of parasympathetic, heart rate will decrease, contraction will also decrease. Is it? Then blood vessel. What type of receptor we have in case of blood vessel? Sympathetic. we have alpha 1 receptor. So usually if sympathetic stimulation is there, so vasoconstriction is there. And what about the bronchus, lung? Which type of receptor we have in case of lungs? Sympathetic stimulation, your bronchodilation or bronchoconstriction in case of sympathetic stimulation?
Dilation.
Dilation. So which type of receptor must be there? Alpha 1 and beta 1 is constrictor, and alpha 2 and beta 2 is dilation. So which type of receptor we have in case of bronchioles? Which type? Beta 2. Okay, mainly. Other receptor may be present, but mainly is beta 2. So if we stimulate, sympathetic stimulation is there, so they will act on the beta 2 receptor in the bronchus, and bronchodilation is there. What about the other things? What about the blood vessel in the outside the alveoli? Constriction or dilation in case of sympathetic stimulation? Okay, in sympathetic stimulation, bronchodilation is there. Okay, so you will get more and more air inside your alveoli. But what about the blood vessel outside the alveoli? It will constricted or dilated? What do you think? Blood vessel outside the alveoli will be constricted or dilated in case of sympathetic stimulation? Constricted or dilated? Don't know or what? Sympathetic stimulation. Please tell what may be the response of your
Constriction of the cells to increase the blood pressure.
dilation.
Constriction of the blood vessels
Why?
in sympathetic
Oh,
to
sympathetic.
increase the blood pressure.
Okay. Okay, blood pressure increased, but in case of specific to the lung, why we constrict the blood vessel? Why we need constriction, not dilation, in case of sympathetic stimulation? Because if you dilate the bronchial blood vessel near the alveoli, your fluid will escape from these arterioles, and they will produce edema, and this will interfere with your exchange of gases. So that's why we have vasoconstriction. Alpha 1 receptor is there in case of almost all over the body. Okay, blood vessel have alpha 1 receptor, and in case of sympathetic stimulation, vasoconstriction is there. What about the mast cell? They have effect or not? What is the response of mast cell on case of sympathetic stimulation? They have or not sympathetic receptor, mast cell? Which type of receptor they have? What? Not know. A mast cell. You need inflammation or not? Or no inflammation in case of sympathetic stimulation? You want inflammation more or less?
Less, sir.
Less. So you want to stimulate mast cell or inhibit mast cell? Obviously you want to inhibit mast cell, na? So in case of sympathetic stimulation, you want to inhibit mast cell. Okay. So leave all other. Please read this one, na? This is very important. Sympathetic and parasympathetic. So in case of sympathetic stimulation, pupil will be dilate, means your light will be enter more inside your light will be more. Then what is the curvature? Curvature will be decrease to, you can see, able to see more far away in distance. Then what about blood? Blood vessel will constrict. Heart rate, sympathetic stimulation. So heart rate will be increase. What about lungs? Bronchodilation and vasoconstriction in the alveolar arterioles. Then mast cell will be inhibited. What about liver? Liver, stomach, and small intestine and other things. What about that? blood supply to that this GIT will be less in case of sympathetic stimulation, and blood will be moved from the this organ to the muscle as well as to heart. What about beta cell of pancreas? What about beta cell of pancreas in case of sympathetic stimulation? What will be the effect of sympathetic stimulation in case of insulin or beta cell? What will be the effect? You need more glucose or less glucose in case of sympathetic stimulation in your blood. You want more glucose or less? Huh? Glucose will be more or less?
More
More. So how will you produce more glucose in your blood?
by inhibiting beta cell.
So you will inhibit beta cell. So your insulin production will be less or more?
Less.
Less. So insulin production will be less, then it will not interfere with your blood glucose level. So your blood glucose level will go up, and blood sugar in blood will be more, and so your brain can utilize more and more glucose. Is it? So blood glucose for the brain will be more. Supply of glucose to the brain will be more, or muscle or any other system where you need actually glucose. So in case of that, your glucose level will be go up. What about lipolysis? Lipolysis will increase or decrease in case of sympathetic stimulation? 41. What is it? Lipolysis.
Increase.
Yes, lipolysis will increase. Actually, lipid cells have beta 3 receptor. Actually, this is a modified beta 2 receptor. Okay, and in case of sympathetic stimulation, your lipolysis actually increase. So lipolysis increase means what? क्या होगा?
Lipid.
Fatty acid level will increase or decrease? Fatty acid level will increase or decrease?
In fatty acid.
क्या होगा?
increase,
Increase. और क्या होगा? What will happen?
more eating.
Lipid will increase or decrease? Lipid level in your blood. Lipid breakdown will increase, and this lipid will utilize in the liver to produce more and more glucose. Gluconeogenesis, neogluconeogenesis will increase, and glycogenolysis, glycogen breakdown will increase. Okay, so think accordingly. Everything is not mentioned here, but actually main aim is that sympathetic stimulation, you want to match this stress. So in case of stress, your blood glucose level should go up, and organ, basic organ, your respiratory rate will increase, your lung need more and more oxygen, so your bronchodilation is there, heart will increase rate, and pumping capacity of the heart will increase, and your glucose level will increase. How? Because you want to inhibit the beta cell, and insulin production will decrease, and production of glucose will increase from lipid and other source from liver. Glycogen breakdown will increase. Is it confusion or no confusion? Clear?
Yes.
Clear. So please read the receptor, because this topic is very big and very, very important. You will get this same topic in case of pharmacology again, with some adding drugs, so effect of some mimetic drugs or other things. So please read this topic very carefully, और जितना हो सके याद करने का ट्राई करो. Okay, everything is not mentioned here, but I am explaining you about the beta cell and insulin, then liver. Function of liver means function of actually level of glucose. So simple thing is that glucose level will increase in case of sympathetic stimulation, and every organ which is involved in glucose production, or which they will be stimulated. So mainly in liver, so your glucose level will increase, neogluconeogenesis and glycogenolysis and beta cell inhibition. Okay, what about the kidney? Blood supply to the kidney. Which type of receptor we have in kidney? Beta 2. So blood supply to the kidney will decrease. What about colon? Obviously blood supply from the GIT will be moved from the GIT to the major organ. What about the urinary bladder? We have already discussed in sympathetic stimulation, your bladder wall is dilated and sphincter is constricted. Is it? So you can hold urine for more time. Then what about uterus in case of sympathetic stimulation? What are the effect of sympathetic stimulation in case of uterus? What do you think? Effect of sympathetic stimulation in case of uterus. Okay. Pregnant uterus and non-pregnant uterus. What is the effect? Effect will be different. In case of pregnancy, effect will be different, and in case of non-pregnant uterus, effect will be different, because number of receptor will change. Different type of receptor will come. So what do you think? What type of receptor will we see in case of non-pregnant uterus? And response to the sympathetic stimulation: constriction or dilation or relaxation of uterus? Sympathetic stimulation, constriction or relaxation?
Relaxation.
Oh my God. Non-pregnant uterus. I am not talking about pregnant uterus. This response you will see in relaxation in case of pregnant uterus. I am not talking about the time of delivery, but most of the time you want to protect that baby, na. So in that case, uterus must not undergo this constriction. Or okay. So in that case, number of beta 2 receptor in case of more in case of what? Pregnancy. So receptor in case of uterus, number of beta 2 receptor is more. So if sympathetic stimulation is there, they will actually relax the uterus to prevent any miscarriage or whatever. In case of non-pregnant uterus, alpha 1 receptor is more. So in case of sympathetic stimulation, uterus will undergo constriction. So they act differently in case of pregnant uterus and non-pregnant uterus. Same sympathetic stimulation, they will response is different. Okay. Other any confusion? Okay, please read. I don't think so. Sambilingam में भी शायद है ये सब कुछ topics, not all the topics. You will get one by one, but try to read this sympathetic and as well as parasympathetic response, because autonomic nervous system is very, very important. First thing, you must know the receptors. Without receptor, you cannot you cannot diagnose or work with this sympathetic as well as parasympathetic. So first know the receptor, which type of receptor present where, which organ system. Suppose in eye, so pupillary dilation, so they will constrict. Pupillary constriction is there. Papillary muscle constriction is there. So alpha 1 receptor must be there. So they will constrict and dilate the pupil. So accordingly we just read. So heart, which type of receptor must be there? So sympathetic stimulation, beta 2 receptor must be there. So they can stimulate the heart. Like that, you just read the receptor where and which organ system, which receptor is more or which receptor is present there. And then action of that sympathetic stimulation and parasympathetic stimulation must read. Okay, sympathetic means adrenaline and noradrenaline. Okay, what type of neurotransmitter we have in case of autonomic nervous system? So please read this topic. This neurotransmitter. This is also very important. Receptor, then neurotransmitter, and then effect of different on the different organ system. So what type of this neurotransmitter is there in sympathetic fiber? Which type of receptor? Means neurotransmitter they release. So parasympathetic actually release everywhere acetylcholine. Is it? Preganglionic and as well as postganglionic fibers release acetylcholine. But in case of sympathetic fiber, the preganglionic fiber release acetylcholine, means everywhere in preganglionic fiber release acetylcholine. It may be sympathetic or parasympathetic. But in case of sympathetic fiber, postganglionic fiber release noradrenaline and what?
Acetylcholine.
Acetylcholine only some specific part. Where?
Cholinergic fibers.
Yeah, heart vessels, blood vessel in the heart. Because you need more and more blood supply in that case. Or you need less supply to the blood, to the heart, in case of sympathetic stimulation. You need more blood supply to the heart, cardiac heart itself. Supply will be more or less in case of sympathetic stimulation because heart is working more. So supply to the heart must increase or decrease?
Increase.
Increase. So which type of receptor? Everything is given here. Whatever the sweat gland. Okay. Let's discuss about the few drugs. Just read it nicely because this topic is very big. I'm just trying to explain you only important things. So just read about the receptors, then neurotransmitters and effect of sympathetic and parasympathetic stimulation on different organ system. So different type of drug we use. Sympathetomimetic drug means they act like a sympathetic stimulation. So if you will give this drug, they will act as a sympathetic stimulant. Some drug is specific to particular receptor, suppose alpha 1, alpha 2, or some drug is directly act on the alpha receptor, some drug is beta receptor, it may be beta 1, beta 2, means non-selective or selective. You can say some selective drug is there or some non-selective drug is also there. So selective drug is a specific work on the specific receptor. Okay, like phenylephrine. Phenylephrine is alpha receptor, a stimulant. So what will be the effect of phenylephrine, alpha receptor? So they will stimulate alpha receptor. What will be the effect on the blood pressure? Increase or decrease? They will vasoconstrictor or vasodilator? Phenylephrine. Tell, what will be the effect of phenylephrine?
Vasoconstrict.
Vasoconstriction. So your blood pressure will increase or decrease? Blood pressure will increase or decrease?
Increase.
Huh?
Increase.
Increase. Obviously, blood pressure will increase. Which blood pressure? Systolic or diastolic? Which blood pressure will increase with the phenylephrine? This is a drug commonly used in other problem. Phenylephrine. कब यूज करते हैं? Have you heard about phenylephrine? Cup syrups. Have you used phenylephrine in cup syrup? You will get in cup syrups phenylephrine. So you must know what is the effect of phenylephrine on your blood pressure. So they will change your blood pressure. So which blood pressure? Sympathetic or systolic or diastolic or both? Blood vasoconstriction. Vasoconstriction means what? Peripheral resistance will increase or decrease? Tell, क्या होगा? Sympathetic stimulation, alpha receptor stimulant in your blood pressure, sympathetic stimulation. What will be the effect of your systolic blood pressure or diastolic blood pressure with the alpha receptor stimulant? Because your blood vessels having alpha receptor, alpha 1 mainly. क्या होगा? What will be the effect? Or don't know? Phenylephrine के बारे में पता नहीं है. So metoprolol. Have you heard about metoprolol drug? Antihypertensive drug. Metoprolol, 5th number. This is beta adrenergic receptor blocker. So how they act? Actually they act on the beta receptor blocking by blocking the beta receptor. So you know the heart, which type of receptor we have in the heart? Cardiac muscle or cardiac fibers. Which type of receptor? Beta 2 receptor we have. So if they will block the beta 2 receptor, so what will be the effect? Your heart rate will decrease, your force of contraction will decrease, so blood pressure will decrease. Is it? So this is the basic mechanism of metoprolol to reduce your blood pressure. Is it? So don't read so many this drugs. Only few drug you can read. One is phenylephrine and one is metoprolol. And read other the effect of sympathetic stimulation and parasympathetic stimulation on different organ and organ system. Okay, this chapter is very big, so please read. ENS, please read. Mainly, you can read this chart simply, or if you want to read more, you can use other book like Genong or Guyton, or you can use simply Sambulingam. You must know this chart and try to read this chart. That much is enough for now, but this is very important topic for all your for clinical practice actually. So this topic is very, very important for your clinical practice, not only for the blood pressure management, then this any respiratory problem or any other problem. You must know, even in case of poisoning, you must know this sympathetic as well as parasympathetic stimulation or this cholinergic receptor or muscarinic receptor M2. So you must know the receptor, different type of receptor is there, locations of different type of receptor and their function, how you can stimulate or inhibit this type of receptor. Okay.